G'day guys, it's Phantom, and today I'm going to be talking about the Pinocchio live action remake that has just recently dropped on Disney Plus for Disney Plus Day. Um, and if you don't already know the story of Pinocchio, it is basically about a wooden puppet that gets brought to life, and it goes on some adventures, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, this remake is kind of an insult to the original masterpiece that was Pinocchio down in 1940. That I watched these movies back to back just to see how how the original was such an impact because it is the highest rated animated Disney movie or animated movie in general, I'm pretty sure. Um, and I just wanted to compare this to that one, and some of the structures is the same. Well, most of it really. They have changed a few things, which I believe should not have happened, even though that, yes, it is always nice to have some new stuff. Um, there's this new character who's basically like a dull love interest kind of for Pinocchio, who was a pretty cool character. I did enjoy. Um, but I'm going to talk about the good stuff first. There's only like a few things. The cinematography is pretty good. Not really impressive, but of course it is up to standard with Disney. The performance from Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who voiced Jiminy Cricket, is easily the best part of the movie. He carries the movie. The original, he obviously is pretty much the main character, even though that Pinocchio is the title character. Jiminy Cricket is pretty much just the main. Well, he's a narrator. He's a storyteller. But Justin Gordon-Levitt did amazing voice acting, and I was really impressed. He's almost unrecognizable. His voice is almost identical to the original, and that's pretty much it. Um, there is a lot of wrong, and yeah, I'm gonna talk about them right now. First of all, I'm gonna get to do a little nitpicky stuff. The CGI is at the first half it was good, and then the second half it was absolutely atrocious. Um, it was blurry. It was you could tell that everything was CGI. I believe that in one of the shots you could see the green outline on Tom Hanks' character head, and I'm like, oh. With all that talent behind the camera, um, it it was very very disappointing, and I did not. It was not pleasing to the eye. Robert Zemeckis is the director who has directed some absolute classics like Back to the Future and Forrest Gump. Um, he, it's. I don't think that this is a Robert Zemeckis movie. It's kind of the name just slapped on there, just for people to watch it, and um, I have no idea what it was doing. Um, Even the voice the actors, the performances overall. Tom Hanks is my favorite actor, and he was terrible. He There was literally no life in him. Um, he I'm like, yeah, he's kind of old, but he is also kind of active. But he is just, just taking slow steps. Um, he has a song in the movie, and I can't say that he's a good singer, because it wasn't very good. Um, Being a musical, of course, there's going to be songs, um, and overall, the vocal performances was horrible. The fairy in particular, who sings "Wish Upon a Star," was terrible. Um, that character, itself, um, was kind of annoying. Um, Even though in the original, it was kind of, but in this one, I couldn't stand her. The fox, who was played by Keegan Michael Key, who is great in almost everything that he's in, who plays Honest John, the fox, and I wouldn't say that he's gone overboard. Um, he definitely had more life than most of the people in the movie, but he was fine. The CGI for that character was extremely fake. You could tell that it was fake. The hairs, the individual hairs, were kind of like clumped together, and normally with Disney movies, the individual hairs, has their own kind of life, um, but this movie has no life in it at all. It is very bland. Um, the added story elements made the movie even worse, um, and yeah, I don't know. It shouldn't have been remade. I really hope that Guillermo del Toro does a good job on his remake on Netflix. There's been a lot of remakes of Pinocchio this year, and they have not been good. The only good adaptation of Pinocchio is from Shrek. Uh, so yes, that was my review. I don't recommend watching this, and I mean, if you want to, that's fine. It's on Disney Plus, so but I don't recommend it. Anyway, have a good one.